guys, it's me Vishali, and today we are gonna talk about my relationship with social media. It's a very broad topic, as you guys know, and it has been evolving. And if you have been here since for a while over here, you might know that I've taken a year long break from social media from 2021 to 2022 December, and I came on social like my Instagram, which is April Open Services, in 2023 beginning. Okay, and since then I've been like not completely online. Like I don't check my Instagram often at all. Which is like my not my personal. Like if you search me by my name, you're not gonna find me. So because I'm not there. I'm with this page, which is April Autumn, so which is where I post about my newsletter updates, about my video update on YouTube. So it's just for that sake, and it's just all about that. That's all. I don't much more communicate with anyone there. I don't check my DMs. I don't get online much on Insta anymore. um so I just wanted to start this episode with my experience where I participated in a giveaway which was hosted by Film Companion and Arita. Together they collaborated, and I participated in it. And the participants um would be comparing movies with a beauty product or with a skincare routine or something like that. And I posted it and participated for sure, of course, where if this Film Companion is Arita, and I got to know that I won it. Okay, but I got to know that I won it pretty much later. And they texted me that, on Monday, they texted me that, hey, you won it. And I checked my Insta on Saturday, where they messaged me on Wednesday that we have we have gone to another winner, you know because they waited for me so long. And as I haven't checked my DM, as I haven't logged in on Insta, I missed out on that winning goodies. So there is that. So that is what my inconsistent being online on Insta available there has turned into. But I'm very glad that I was one of the winners, but the winner who did not go online, and who realized that she's the winner later on. But anyways, this happened. So my relationship has been like, recently it's been like, oh shit, I regret it now not going on it every day. But I also don't feel like I've missed out on much, because I'm like, fine, it's fine, fine, whatever. Yeah. So that happened, you know and but from Jan to December this year, I have been, there inconsistently only. So the inconsistency has been the baseline of me being online on Instagram prominently. It's basically moreover where I used to go online every day was when I participated in Inktober, which is like you draw a sketch every day and you post it, and you participate in this challenge. As you guys know, I love challenges, and it turned out to be great. I got in, got to know too many talented artists around the world. Although I'm not a painter, I have never in my life, drawn every day, or you know took interest in drawing or sketching. But I sought peeling another layer with the new challenge which I participated in. And definitely Instagram offered that community experience where you would scroll through, meet lots of artists online from around the world, and you interact with them. Then there is this community. I pretty much love this community experience which Instagram brings, when you sort of are going to find a tribe and you are inculcating a skill, and you are there for each other, being a cheerleader, and applauding their talent, and everything. So I love that part of Instagram a lot. Like, there is this sense of community, there is this sense of participating together. There is this challenge you are striking towards, which each and every day which just passes by. And if you find it tribe, definitely it is good, but it was definitely for a month. So I'm not someone who is gonna do it forever. So it was a great, very, very nourishing experience, and I'm gonna share the walkthrough of the same on YouTube very shortly. um so that experience this year was great for sure, and Instagram really held that space. But one more thing which happened, which was pretty much uh bad, or maybe not in artistic favor of the people who are really talented, was that there was this hashtag situation where even you turn on the recent hashtags thing, you won't be able to track the recent post in real form, or just a post which is just static post or carousel or anything like that. So Instagram have maybe just pulled back that feature, and they're not allowing people to browse like that anymore. So there is that, and there are many artists who feel like Instagram is hampering their growth, because not many people love putting videos or reels out there, but reels are what everybody is getting um traction for. So there is what is happening, which I experienced. But overall, that part where although I'm inconsistent when participating in such a tribe or some challenges like that, where I'm also inculcating a hobby or talent, a skill set, or whatever you may call it, it just feels very good. Like there is this space, and there is this new space, and people, and motivating people, inspiring people, all across the age group. So that is pretty cool for sure. So that thing, I love it for sure. But overall, did it enhance my relationship with my friends or anything like that? If we talk about it, I don't talk to my friends on Instagram. I don't sort of get into DMs anymore. Like, if it is really measure something, I do DM, but my friends know and all of that. But I also don't sometimes answer DMs anymore. I don't check inboxes of that frequently as well, and checking DMs is not my priority at all over there. So uh that is what something I have you know just shut down, sort of, you know working more. If there is very something measure or something like really I like, or someone is communicating to me, and if it seems important, then I'll definitely talk. But that is how something I have changed in the past few months. Um so there is that. um because I go there to update something, and that's what I use it for nowadays. um yeah, overall I feel like since the war started in Israel, Gaza, I've been tracking all the journalists placed or living in Gaza, and it has been a traumatic experience to see. The same thing happened when pandemic hit, right? It was very traumatic to see what on screens, right? It was pretty traumatic to see all those sensitive sort of content which is really happening in 21st century, like 2023 really. So that has been pretty much really crazy out there, and I wish it stopped soon. But that part is very sensitizing, it's very sensitive, it's very triggering. It is like, it's like something where it's like trauma is being shared, and I don't like Instagram for that, where not everyone is ready to consume it, you know not everyone wants to consume it. And I totally created a different perspective for winning war online. Is it possible? I don't think so. Does online activism work? I really don't think so. Whatever is happening online, and when it comes to war, I really don't feel like it changes anything, because as I also shot a video where I spoke about this. I don't. These are something which major key players are, have their own tactics involved, and it is not about the social media at all, because it's really irrelevant when you're talking about politics. I don't know much about it, politics and all of that, but social media can't take you beyond something, that a boundary is there, and this is not something which you can use to win anything. Or um also, you can't create awareness after some point, you know so it is a pretty tacky place to work in, and to be in, and to create an activism with. It takes a village, it takes a lot of people, and it takes endurance, it takes stamina. So there is that. But watching all of that, and it is very very inspiring to see to so many people uh, getting engaged into it, educating people, and creating awareness about it. But when you see all of that and just take a just get back and see it, you know just take a step back and see what exactly is happening. It's not going anywhere, you see. Yeah, it's not going anywhere. So we also learn that what social media can do, and what does a big platform have the capacity, and all of that, right? How people who don't express their opinion or take sides are feeling guilty because they are at the higher position, and people expect them to talk. So social media just holds everyone accountable sometimes. So I again saw that side of it, where it is a bit, again, a tacky place to be in, you know so and that allowed me to think about going forward from this century to the next, like in the next decade, what might change. This year I also saw that there is a Spanish AI model who is selling, like watches and all of that. She is not a real person, and she is a model for billion millions trillion brands, and she's getting paid for it. She is an AI model, and that industry is also changing a lot. So whoever you see online who is selling you something, it's not a real person these days. It could happen here as well in India very soon. There is this Kendall Jenner AI, which is I saw, which is not available in India, but there is that. So everything is changing. Everything is changing. Everything is becoming delusionary. Everyone needs to be really alert exactly what they are seeing online. So digital footprint, showing the face online, actually this and all of that just is a bit scary now, actually, because people can just use it for all the wrong reasons probably. So that's what is also is going in my mind, and that is also one of the things which I will mention. uh, an incident which happened in India as well, of Rashmika Mandana. She was her body, like, she was not in the video, but the AI was there. Like the AI totally changed it, and it like she morphed totally into a different person, and it was not her. Um, it was all AI. All of the technology was used, and deep fakes we call it. The people call it, and they might ruin a teenage girl's life or anyone really. And that is something which is really harmful. And that scares me when I see myself pursuing the relationship with social media like Insta and all of that. So I really need to be careful. We all need to, but what we can do, right? Like what when it comes to digital footprints and privacy and safety, we really need to understand law. We really need to understand what's going on online and all of that, and educate the young girls as well, you know. So there's that, and that is too much of blabbering for today, I guess. But let me know, how has your relationship with social media enhanced or deteriorated? I would love to hear that. I don't know if I will be jumping online next year. I have that in my mind to take another year of break and see what happens, because I felt like I'm not really missing out on much. But let's see what goes next year. But that is my idea. That is what is going on as well in my mind. See you.